Monday. We're welcoming Bubba with Sauce, the duo from Texas.
The winds of time blow forever, shaping our lives like the sands in the desert. Got nowhere to run, you got nowhere to hide from the winds of time. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders, like a stone on the bottom of the sea. You got nowhere to run, you got nowhere to hide from the winds of time. It keeps blowing, the winds of time. You know, darkness surrounds us like a storm in the distance, but freedom shines like a beacon in the night. Still nowhere to run, still nowhere to hide from the winds of time. Yeah, you try to run forever, you try to hide forever. The winds of time. It keeps blowing, the winds of time. Yeah.
Well, we are playing with the lag of the internet here, but just having a good time anyway. So,
Don't forget Instagram.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Well, let's go live on Instagram too. We'll say
Let's do that.
live here. Yeah. All right. So we are a triple threat now. We are live now on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube all at the
Yep.
same time.
All right.
And so let me give you a proper introduction. Mike Sauce and Bubba Keith. And so great name for your group, Bubba with Sauce. And, you know, since you're from Texas and everything, do people ever confuse you with barbecue?
Just about everything else, probably that too, really.
Yeah. So, yeah, when I think of Texas, I do think of something with sauce.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, that's Mike Sauce, and I'm Bubba Keith.
Oh, okay.
Just to clear that up.
All right, and I'm Muriel Anderson, just
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
have that one.
Now we know who we are.
That's right.
Maybe.
But we're all interchangeable anyway, so you can call us by
Yes.
any of those names. And we have a bunch of hellos coming in. So before you play your next number, I'll just say some highs to our old friends here, Neil and Dan. Thank you, Dan, again for being a patron. So it was really something. It's really something to see folks step up and just give a little something to Monday Live to help pay for the infrastructure, because yes, it is expensive to do this now. So much appreciated. I'll leave you a link if you want to be one of our Monday Live angels, like Dan is. Okay, and Shashi is saying hi, and Dennis from Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Great. Oh, yes, I would love to play in Harrisburg again. So let's. I hadn't thought about that. I'm making a note now. Tell Gail to call Harrisburg and see if we can't get some sort of a show there this coming August. All right. And hi from my old stomping grounds in Chicago. Hi, Judy. And Shashi is giving a special hello to Bubba Sauce.
Hey there. Bubba with Sauce.
We've been called worse.
Okay. And Neil's got to run because his daughter's house is flooding.
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Yeah. So
that's
heavens.
terrible.
Okay. We'll let you go. That's an excuse. You will be excused from the classroom for that one.
Right.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I have to wear these cheaters now to see the comments. I don't know what happened. I didn't used to have to do this. So, but I think the comments all got smaller. Is what happened. Pretty good. Well, play us another tune, and then
Sure.
we'll say some more hellos. Oh, I've got a tour coming up too. We'll talk about that afterwards as well.
Okay. This is a song off our CD, The Winds of Time, which is actually the song we played before this. Now, this is called I Tried. Looking for a girl that wants to be true. I sure was hoping it was gonna be you. I think I've done everything I could. You don't always work when you're trying to do good. But I tried, but some things never change. I met her in a joint when I was feeling down. They gave me some hope to come around. Times like that when you're feeling blue, you end up doing things that you ought not do. Being alone can drive you crazy, make you believe what you want to believe. Maybe that's why sometimes there's heartbreak in the end. I'm on my own, no. I'm all alone. I'm on my own. Oh. It ain't first time this has happened to me. I guess that's the way it's just gonna be. The girl comes along and she catches your eye. Here we go again and I'm wondering why. But I tried, I tried, I'm wondering why. Yes, I'm wondering why. I keep wondering why. Why even try? Lord knows I tried. Yes, you know I tried. Yes, I tried.
Oh, nice harmonies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, so I bet that's on an album, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
That
It just
sounds
happens to be
album worthy.
on the Winds of Time.
The Winds of Time. Okay,
Yeah.
that was the title song we did, the first one, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
And you write all your own tunes, the two of you together?
Well, sometimes we do together. Sometimes, like he's written a couple himself, and I've written a couple myself. But for the most part, yes. And we really love to write songs together because
Yeah.
number one, he's really incredibly talented with the guitar and everything, and it's just so nice to play with somebody that's so gifted and so talented like that because you just flow so much better, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I'll pay you for that later.
I was expecting that. I'm going to supersize it when we go out there.
Well, Nashville has a long tradition of co-writing.
Oh, yes.
Getting together and writing songs, and I've done some of that, especially when I first came to Nashville, and
Yeah.
it's just a fun process, just that interaction with the other people. And Texas do you have a similar thing there like we do in Nashville?
Well, kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I think, of course, Nashville is Music City,
Yeah.
and so you kind of you have to be a little bit more prolific in those circumstances. I think in Texas it's a little bit more laid back, you know. So it's not like you're trying to write another hit or whatever you say. You want to get together and have a beer, and write a song, okay,
Yeah, well,
and then maybe. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
yeah, well. You just got to keep trying something new all the time.
Absolutely,
And then something comes together, and there you go.
right.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Speaking of which, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Now, some of my friends and everybody that are watching you today, they maybe haven't heard about you very much or haven't heard about you, unfortunately. Can you kind of tell us what made you decide to play this instrument?
Oh, the harp guitar. Well, I was just playing guitar, and when I started college, I started not only learning classical for the first time, which I had never kind of delved into, but also writing songs that were calling for extra resonating bass strings.
Right.
And so it's strings that weren't on my guitar, and I kept on reaching for these notes that weren't there. And so I'd seen a picture of a harp guitar, and I said, that is an instrument that can make the sound that I'm trying to hear. And so I went to a Michael Hedges concert, and there I felt a little out of place. It was a rock concert, and I was there by myself, and I saw an older couple who looked equally out of place, and I sat next to them. And so that was the Hartmans, and
Wow.
they came for the same reason, to see this instrument, because he was writing a book about these instruments that his great uncle built. So his great uncle built that very guitar that Michael Hedges was playing. And while we were sitting there, they asked me to record the music on the book, which I did. So I play all the music on guitars and mandolins in America. So I got to play a real harp guitar for the first time for
Cool.
Bob Hartman's book.
Very cool.
And
But I have to admit, when I saw you play is the first time I ever saw anybody play it.
Yep.
And by the end of your show, I wanted to quit. Because there's no way I can do what you're doing and sing at the same time, okay?
Yeah, it's really got some amazing sounds, and
Incredible.
you get to, it's like multiple instruments. And
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you're playing three different parts a lot of times, and boy, it just sounds wonderful. I heard how I got interested in listening to you was, of course, you played down here in Texas, and I watched, I guess, one of your podcasts with Tommy Emmanuel, and you guys were doing. I think it was Eleanor Rigby, and I just absolutely thought that was just amazing. Just really was was wonderful.
Hey, do you
Oh,
feel like
thank you.
playing that?
Yeah, I do. I will have to tune my other harp guitar to a different tuning for that. So I will have you play another tune while I get that instrument in tune for Eleanor Rigby.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll just hop away here and
Okay.
let you take one away.
Okay.
All
This
right.
is another song off of our CD. This is called "The Truth." My skin is cold tight, like a cobra on a bed of ice, and my soul is soaring like an eagle in the sky. Maybe I've reached the point of no return. I'm not afraid, I'm ready. And I go where destiny takes me, as long as it's with you. To ride eternity together, and on our way home, we find the truth. My mind cannot conceive, and I find it so hard to believe that our lives are like a vapor in the air. Feels like I'm standing on the edge of the abyss, but I'm not afraid of falling. And I go where destiny takes me, as long as it's with you. To ride eternity together, and on our way home, we'll find the truth. And I'll go where destiny takes me, as long as it's with you. Throughout eternity together, and on our way home, we'll find the truth.
All right. Well,
I thought you heard you chime in just a little bit at the end there, didn't
oh,
you?
just a wee little bit. I can't hardly help it. You know,
Can't help yourself, huh?
I know it's terrible. It's
Now
yeah,
you
you
just
should
said a little bit. Aren't you going to Ireland or Scotland here pretty soon?
go into Ireland, yes. And in fact, next week I thought we would feature Alistair Hay, who was the founder of Emerald Guitars. They are sponsoring the tour of Ireland, and they also make my carbon fiber harp guitar, the instrument that I took on our sailing trip
Wow.
when we were writing all the music for Sailing Dreams. So yeah, and then Italy too. I know some of you are going to join us there at the Suave Guitar Festival in Italy. And next week, starting just the day after tomorrow, I guess, I'll be heading out west and playing in Northern California, Oregon, and then Washington State. So, yeah, a lot of things coming up. A brief stop in Chicago area, and then off to Europe then. Well, let me see if how this guitar will do for Eleanor Rigby.
Yes, please.
Yes. So I've been working on that first harp guitar to kind of get it ready for the tour. 'Cause I'm planning on taking a different instrument on tour, and has a different spacing and different numbers of strings. So it's a little bit of a challenge to go back to this instrument, but it can do it, don't you think?
Sure, of course.
All right. So here we are, Eleanor Rigby. I'll move the camera down just a little so you can see the super treble strings here. There we go.
Wow,
Wow. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
that's great. That's
Yeah,
really
thanks.
great.
Amazing.
Thank you. Well, got to say some more hays. Thank you to Tom Hankinson also for coming up to the plate and donating there to. I guess the link is murielanderson.com/patron to help support Monday Live. So thank you very much, Tom. And Gail is piping in, so hi to Gail. And Gail is doing the bookings for this tour, so I have a lot to thank her for, getting all the details in place as we go. And Danny says that where you are, Bubba and Mike, looks like Randy's place. That looks like in the music room.
It
And
is.
He's exactly right.
yeah,
That's
yes.
where we're at.
As a matter of fact, we really want to thank Randy and Helen for letting us come here and do this show with you. They've been so instrumental in helping with me and Mike. We really, really thank them very much.
Right, right. And I played there not that long ago. But I don't know how Randy does this. He's got different backdrops, these wild backdrops. I love this backdrop behind you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's and when I played there one time, it was all sunflowers in the
Right.
Yeah.
background. Yeah. So very, very cool. I don't know. I got to ask Randy where he gets his backdrop. Randy, if you're texting in there, text us where you get your backdrops. It's so awesome.
He's in there walking around looking at stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, something. Don't you need to tell us about your tour that's on the West Coast too, right?
Oh yeah. I guess so. I got to tell you that. We have somebody piping in right here from Portland.
Right.
I'm going to be playing in Portland at Mike Doolan's house, who built this guitar. So this will be a house concert at Mike's place in Portland, Oregon. And let's see, where else am I playing? Gail knows. Gail, why don't you pipe in and let them know where I'm playing? Sacramento area in general, and Grass Valley, and up in Chico. And then we move on to Eugene, Oregon, Portland. This is all from memory. I'm doing pretty well, huh?
Yes,
usually
you are.
Usually I have to look at my website to find out where I'm playing. And then the Seattle area after that. We're really looking forward to that. And Dusty Strings, a workshop. I meant to let you know about that. If you're anywhere within striking distance of Seattle, there's a really cool music store called Dusty Strings. Used to be another stomping ground for a while. And so it'll be great to go back there and do that. And then a concert just walking distance from there, really, right after that. So looking forward to that, yeah.
Well, good.
And then you have a website. Is that where people get that CD?
Yes.
Order from there?
It's Bubba With Sauce, and the with is spelled out sauce.com. BubbaWithSauce.com. So it's WITH in the middle of that. So
And of course, there's all kinds of things to look at and listen to, and kind of get our history if you'd like to know more about us. And by the way, I would be remiss if I don't say, how's Brian?
Oh, Brian is doing great. Yeah. And he is putting together some more visuals for the show as we speak. He's getting images from Turkey and images of camels.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Why, you ask? Because we're doing something different for this tour, is we're going to be handing out passports at the door, little passports, and then I'm going to be playing music from all different countries. In fact, the second half, we're going to have people just request countries, and I'll try to play tunes from as many of them as I can. And I was reminded of the last Monday Live, somebody from Poland had requested Poland. I remember, I wrote a sort of a Polish waltz.
Hey, Bubba.
So,
Yes, sir.
speak
Hey,
of the
man.
devil, here he is.
How you
right behind
doing,
me.
buddy? I knew you could not stand it if you didn't get to see me and Mike. Sure,
Yep.
good to see you, man. You guys are having a great time.
Yeah, we are
Really
having a great time. And Brian, how are things coming along with the Turkish video and the Polish video at the moment?
Just fine.
It's fine. And he doesn't want me to change too much of it. There's
Well, it
always
would not be the same without him, that's for sure.
That's right. That's right. There's always a little back and forth. I say, no, the music kind of wants to get softer here, so we want a softer image. And then,
Oh, yeah, okay.
then he goes back, or the music wants to get more exciting, so I have a more exciting image. And then I say,
Right.
no, you have to make the dancers so that they are in step with my music. Okay, so then
Oh,
I have
wow.
to, so we're going to try to get the waltzers in step with the waltz.
oh wow,
So-
that'd be great.
Yeah.
I just
So-
got to give you one more thing. If all you
right.
folks, any of you
That's right.
folks out there have not seen her live, you really need to go see her because number one, she's wonderful. She's
Oh.
very entertaining. She's a great singer, and Brian just really kind of adds to your performance so much, and it's
Oh,
just
he really does.
It's a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah, it's just so the visuals behind are really fun.
Yeah.
And I have a question. Tex is coming in from Montana. So Tex, why is it that for your Montana and not from Texas? If your name is Tex here, or if you're going by Tex, all right. So you'll have to let us know about that. And Jay from Deer Isle, Maine. Where the heck is Deer Isle? We were sailing all around Maine. I don't think we got to Deer Isle. So we'll have to next time we go up to Maine, if that's right along our Penobscot Bay area or en route to there, let us know. We'll stop by. So, all right. Well, we talked about that Polish waltz that was requested last week as we were taking country requests. So it was really a lot of fun last week. We were taking requests, and
So are you saying you want to do it again?
so I'm saying I'm going to take the request that was made last week
Yes.
that I didn't get to. I didn't see it until after I signed off. Somebody said Poland. I said, Poland?
Yeah.
I remember back when I was folk dancing, there was a Polish waltz that we did. It was called the Kujawiak. And then so I thought, well, I'll write a Kujawiak. Okay? So then this is a little medley of the Ada's Kujawiak, the one we danced to, and Muriel's Kujawiak, I guess we can call it. I think.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in E minor, going to A minor, but you're tuned differently, aren't you? So
Yeah, we're
you may
in
be a
flat.
solo. Okay.
Then it would
All
be
right.
jazz.
Here we are. This is Muriel's and Ada's Kujawiak. I will make myself bigger here so you can see the whole harp guitar. Okay, this is from last week's request. Here we go. It's a very romantic dance, couple dance.
Yay!
All
A
right.
very romantic, almost schmaltzy dance. It's kind of melodramatic, going back and forth like this. So
Very nice.
this is still in process of being written. As I say, it was just since last week that I started playing with it, and the second half is the traditional Ada's Kujawiak. Yeah.
Right. Good. Very good.
So so I want to thank you folks were texting in, or whoever made that Poland request. It got me thinking in a whole different direction. And Judy from Arizona is coming in too, as well. So, and okay. Oh, here, Dan knows something about the Kuyawiak, that Ada lived to over 100. So this was written for a real lady. So I didn't know that. That's cool. And all right. So awesome. So that's a traditional folk dance for the folk dance groups across America that have done that Polish dance. Okay. Oh, let's get another tune from you, from Bubba with Sauce, and then we'll just give some more greetings and we'll call it a day here. So what would you like to do?
Can, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, actually, we thought we were only doing 3, but that's
Oh,
okay.
okay. That's fine.
You know me.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you want to play?
How about Good Crazy?
Interesting. Okay. This is a song called Good Crazy.
Oh.
They say I'm a fool for loving you. They say I've gone out of my mind. Who are they? Who cares what they say? I'll never, ever stop loving you. It's such a good crazy. I go crazy without you, 'cause I'm crazy about you. And I know that you love me too. It's okay whenever they say that we're crazy. Sometimes you can't understand why there's a change in your plans. Like out of the blue, I fell in love with you. I'll never, ever stop loving you. It's such a good crazy. I'm crazy without you, 'cause I'm crazy about you. And I know that you love me too. It's okay whenever they say we're crazy. It's stranger than fiction, but it's true. I can't believe it that you love me too. It's alright if we seem a little strange. It's so boring when we're all the same. When you're with me, I feel so young and free. I'll never, ever stop loving you. It's such a good crazy. I go crazy without you, 'cause I'm crazy about you. And I know that you love me too. It's okay whenever they say that we're crazy. It's okay whenever they say we're crazy.
Oh, I'm so glad you did that for us. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's worth getting the CD for. That's bubbawithsauce.com. All
Thank
right,
you, ma'am. Thank you.
bubbawithsauce.com. That's really sweet. And Tex answered my question that he immigrated from Texas to Montana, so got a visa, I guess, to immigrate.
You know what that means,
there.
don't you? It means that it don't matter where you are. Once you're a Texan, you're a Texan
You're still
anywhere.
a Texan. I guess
Period.
everyone knows him as a Texan now. So, do you remember about 2 weeks ago on Monday Live, I had Frank Rodriguez Villela.
Yes, yes, I watched that show.
Yeah, that's Villela,
There
just
you
like
go.
it sounds, Villela, right?
Mm-hmm.
Villela, I guess that's it. And he makes these cool guitars, and so this is a guitar it's normal on the first 4 strings,
Right.
and then it's an octave lower on the 5th and 6th. Isn't that wild?
That's neat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm crazy. Yes. Okay. So I'll finish off Monday Live here. And I wanted to give a special thank you to Kimberly Mooers, who is our Monday Live angel, along with Tom and Sano and Dan this week. So thank you to our angels for keeping Monday Live happening. It's something I had done 360 shows before I asked for any contributions because it was just got too expensive. And ever since, every week somebody has come through to be our Monday Live angel. So, any way you want to contribute, I think I'll try. I forgot to leave a link, but it's murielanderson.com/patron to support Monday Live. So really much appreciated. I'll do. It's kind of fun because you've got the notes you would normally play on the 4th string there. If you want to keep them the octave lower, you've got to play them up on the 5th string. So let's see if this will work. How about something in C? You could, Memphis Blues. All right, we won't do Texas Blues. We'll do Memphis Blues here.
Okay.
I'll play this part solo. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Very cool. Viejo guitar. All right. Well, happy Monday. Monday Live again. And thanks to our special guest, Bubba with Sauce from Texas.
Well, thank you.
Thank y'all very much for having us. Thank you
us.
for having us. Thank you.
Oh, it's a delight to have you. And we will see you all sometime next week. I'll be on the road, so we'll see what will happen. So I'll catch you next Monday from the road. See you then.
Bye, y'all.
Good night.
So, bye.